Welcome back to Make Me a Fan. I'm the Jag.
I'm Pete.
And today is a new series. You're going to make me a fan of Warhorse, Encyclopedia. Can you please, actually, before we get there, I've got to talk about yesterday. He's not going to stop.
Yeah, I'm going to stop.
Yesterday, we watched the finale of Make Me a Fan of Danhausen, and we talked about connecting with an audience. Even if you're not 7 feet tall, 350 pounds, you can still get over if you have a memorable gimmick or you have something about you that the fans connect with and they want to see more. Danhausen did that quite successfully, 100%. And Warhorse has done that quite successfully, all the way to the TNT Championship title match on friggin' national TV. So I don't know diddly about Warhorse. I don't know nothing. I've never seen a match of his, including the Cody match. I have not seen it, but I talked to you about it, and now you've brought out the Warhorse ammunition.
I have. And we are not in the series going to watch the Cody match, even though it is great. What I'm going to do is I've taken a 45-day window of time, and I'm going to show you 3 matches in a 45-day window that shows you possibly some of the best of Warhorse. Now, at this point in time, he's still the longest reigning and defending Iwtv champion.
Wow, interesting.
But we are going to October of 2019.
Okay.
And we're going to go to the basement east in Nashville. And unfortunately, after this, there was a tornado at the end of last year, and the basement was affected by it, and it was destroyed. So there's a lot of sadness, but hopefully the basement east will come back because Southern Underground Pro made that their home. GCW ran a show in there just to show the love that this place is an amazing building in Nashville, and it will come back. And it will be better.
That sucks, man. That just totally like raising my mood a little bit.
Yes and no, but then you're gonna see Matthew Justice, who we've seen from GCW,
yeah, for sure,
versus Warhorse for the Iwtv title.
All right, that brings my spirits back up because we like Matthew Justice. All right, that sounds pretty damn interesting. Now, the Iwtv Championship is not limited to any particular...
Anybody, so it's like the NWA title in the sense that if you are an affiliated federation of Iwtv and you stream with them, you have access to the Iwtv champion.
Okay, and I think that's a testament to how over Warhorse is if he is the champion and he's held it for a record amount of time. So there's something, look, I have never seen a Warhorse match, but I know who the hell he is because he's all over social media. The people love him, and of course when he finally went to AEW, he didn't sign a contract, but he appeared, people lost their minds. So I'm excited.
I was one of the people for the longest time that were tweeting at Cody and Tony Khan to say, give Warhorse a shot. I mean, obviously we know that he's not going to win, but he put on a hell of a performance, and that's one of those things because all of 2019 was the year of Warhorse.
Forgive me if I don't. What you just said kind of popped me in a negative way. You're like, of course we know he's not going to win, and I'm like, and that's the problem with AEW. But that's for another episode on another day. This is about Warhorse. We got Warhorse versus Matthew Justice
at the basement east. This building is the weirdest, coolest building you'll ever see. Yeah.
All right, I'm excited to check it out. So click the link in the description. There's going to be a link to this match on Iwtv, correct? Correct. And if you're not a member of Iwtv, the Encyclopedia's got you.
Exactly, because you guys can use the promo code MMAF316.
Yeah.
And you'll get a free 5 or 7 days of Iwtv to be able to check this out. Go back, watch the Danhausen matches that we watched on Iwtv.
Yeah. And check it out because Iwtv is fantastic. We're members. We belong.
Absolutely.
I mean, if you're not there, are you really a wrestling fan?
I don't think you are.
I don't think you are. So you click that link. You click the one in the comments. Open up a new tab. Get ready to press the play button on your computer because the Encyclopedia is going to press the play button when?
Right about now.
Holy son of a biscuit.
Indeed.
I loved every single thing about this match.
Yeah.
First of all, Warhorse, I thought he was going to be a small guy.
Right.
He's not a small guy.
Yeah.
I stood next to Matthew Justice. He's a pretty big dude. And Warhorse is about his size. That's pretty awesome. I thought Warhorse was going to be a little dude. We all have to kind of like squint and cross our fingers to believe, you know? But no, he's a good sized dude. And the action, yes, the heavy metal, you know, the whole thing, that's cool. But the action in the ring, it's kind of like, you know, the word I used to describe the Briscoe brothers. Same thing applies to Warhorse. Intensity. The dude is intense. And Matthew Justice is just as intense. And they start going at it like you wouldn't believe. I like the tandem, the double clothesline using the fans outside. Come on, man. There's
everything you want in this match, you have it.
Yes, you are absolutely right. You gotta watch. If you haven't seen this, you have to watch.
You've missed out. And like we said, Basement East. We wish that it comes back at least in some form because it's horrible to see what happens with the natural disaster. But you can't take that culture away. Wherever Southern Underground Pro lands for the next shows, it'll be there.
The fans were on point. They were into this match. They're yelling, chanting, talking. Matthew Justice is talking to the fans. There's that great banter, that great interaction. It felt great, and watching it felt like you were there. Then you had some big moves. Warhorse with that huge lariat, you know?
Yeah, he hit off that second rope and just murdered him. And then, of course, them climbing up the pole. And
dude, the death belly driver in the corner, that was gnarly. And then the elbow drop through the door, which, of course, Matthew Justice, if you guys don't know, maybe I'll put it on the screen, or I don't know if I even sent you this picture. I took a picture on my phone the first time we worked GCW. And that was a match where it was Matthew Justice versus Manson, right? And there were doors, there was a staple gun, staple tongues to the door. I had to help while I volunteered. I helped to clean out the debris, and I took a door outside that still had Matthew Justice's blood all over it. And I took a picture for my wife. She's like, how's it going? I'm like, well, click. Here's a door with a bunch of blood on it. So I think of Matthew Justice, you know what I think of? I think of doors. And guess what he pulled out of the ring in this one? A door. That was so awesome to see. And then, of course, the finish was great. You got the chair, the double stomp on the chair. Just watch the damn thing. It is that freaking good. I don't know why you showed me this match first, because you usually build to the final awesomeness of the match. This is going to be hard to beat.
Well, we've got Tony Deppen in the next match.
Oh, okay.
And we're going back to the RDS gym in Crown Point, Indiana.
Okay, for C4.
For Black Label Pro.
Oh, Black Label Pro. I'm sorry, I mixed it up.
And we're going to Slamilton 2.
Slamilton. I like that. Slamilton, like Alexander Hamilton? I'll take it. Slamilton 2. All right, so come back tomorrow. I've gushed and shown enough love to this match. If you ain't seen it, you better go watch it. I'm a fan of Warhorse on day 1. All right, but come back tomorrow for day 2. All right, we got, well, you'll see tomorrow. So click the freaking subscribe button, ring the bell, follow us at Make Me a Fan 316. I'm done, man. My adrenaline's up. I enjoyed the hell out of that. So we will see you tomorrow.